Folks, thank you again for tuning in to this episode of your FIshcast Live. We have an excellent show coming up for you today, and thank you for joining us for a relaxing time. I do hope that you've achieved whatever altered mental state that you were hoping to achieve this evening, and that you're ready to settle in for a nice and relaxing FIshcast Live. I'm, of course, your host, Dave. Right off the top of the show, I just wanted to give a shout out to our friend Shelby, who is a new mother and overall lovely person. And we just wanted to let her know that we're sorry you're not feeling well, and we hope you feel better soon. Shout out to Shelby, friend of the show. Well, folks, this is FIshcast Live, and what we do here is we assign points to fish. For no real reason, and because we feel like it. And if that's something you like, stick around. If you want to hit our phone line, you can find us at 469-573-4388. Give us a call. I'm standing by to receive it. Let's start with a score recap, shall we? In the lead with 18 points is Blooper. He's a member of the Triplets. Second place is Mike. Show first, Mike taking second. This is the highest rank that any of the spiky fish have taken. 15 points for Mike, 14 for Mango, 11 for Spike, 8 for Gordo. Nooper and Pooper are bringing up the rear with 8 and 5. We had a lot of fun last week. Sorry that we missed you on Monday, but hey, I was out of town. And as you may know, this is a one-man show. And thank you for joining us. This is FIshcast Live. Give us a call at 469-573-4388, or we might just be forced to call you. But right from the top of the show, I've got some good news for you folks. This story courtesy of our friends over at the Good News Network, Andy Corbley. Thank you, Andy. Inspired by an innovative Chilean forest restoration effort, the English town of Luz is enlisting the help of dog walkers to rewild a local nature preserve. Heavily degraded by foot traffic, the project co-ops dogs' tendency to run about in the woods to spread wildflower seed from saddlebags strapped to a harness around the dog's abdomen. The idea mimics the function that wolves once played in that part of England, roaming over vast distances, getting grass and flower seeds stuck in their coat, only to fall off and terminate somewhere else. This helter-skelter seed spreading is actually how many plants evolved to reproduce. Interesting, I didn't know that. And it's key to maintaining a biodiverse and native ecosystem. We're really interested in the rewilding processes, but they often involve reintroducing big herbivores like bison or wild horses, said manager Dylan Walker from the Railway Land Wildlife Trust, who organized the project back in 2019. In a smaller urban nature reserve, it's really hard to do those things. So, to replicate the effect that those animals have on the ecosystem, we aimed to utilize the vast number of dog walkers that are visiting the nature reserve daily. Oh, call from. Looks like we got our first caller for the evening. Hey, this is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello, you're on FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name's Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I love hearing this story that you're putting on FIshcast Live.
Oh, we're happy that you like it.
So I had one question.
What
Do
do you
you think
got?
you could put those seed packets on babies?
Well, that's a
Because,
great question.
babies just roam around all willy-nilly like they own the place.
Oh, do
And
they?
if you put seeds everywhere, we could have wildflowers everywhere.
That's a great question, Mark. Thank you for calling in. And, I bet you we could design, I bet this stream could design a seed dispersal mechanism that, say, mounts to a stroller, right? I
If
think,
you think about it, they're even self-fertilizing.
oh, oh, babies are self-fertilizing, are they? That's very funny.
You just, release a couple in the wild. Next thing you know, we'll come back to a whole flock of babies.
Is that right?
Yeah, it might take a couple decades, but still.
Uh,
Look what they did with the wolves.
that's a fair point. That is a fair point. Yeah, you got a good point there, Mark. So, Mark, where are you calling it from?
I'm calling from Idaho.
Mark from Idaho. Well, thanks for calling into FIshcast Live. Do you know what we do here?
Do you cast fish?
We do cast fish. And as a matter of fact, you're live on the FIshcast right now.
No. Does that make me a fish?
You can be a fish if you want. I think that
I would love
inside,
to be a fish.
on the inside,
Oh,
we're all fish, aren't we? Spiritually, I mean. Well, listen, Mark from Idaho, I got a question for you. Would you like to answer a trivia question in exchange for plus or minus 5 points to your favorite fish?
Well, I can't say no to that because if I'm Idaho, Idaho.
Well, we're all fish hoes around here, if you ask me. So listen, here's the question for you. Okay, Mark. This South American landmark is sometimes known as the lost city of the Incas. What is the name of that city?
Mossy Pikachu.
Mossy Pikachu. That's great. And because you made me laugh, we're going to give it to you. So, the question is, who is your favorite fish? And I'll give you the top three. Okay, we got Blooper with 18, Mike with 15, and Mango with 14. So who do you like? You could also help out some of our laggardly friends.
Really, I think everybody needs a little bit of help.
Yeah. Mango sighting. We got Mango on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and he's gone. Just like that. And that's why we have
points to have him come back.
Oh, I bet some points would help Mango reappear. So would you like to apply all your points to Mango and give him the lead with 19, overtaking Blooper?
Ooh, I would. I do like Mango.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite fish.
I'm happy to hear that. Mango is one of my favorite too. He always leaves the audience wanting more, you know what I mean?
That's what I hear.
Well, listen, Mark from Idaho, thank you so much for calling in. And thank you for that seed dispersal stroller idea. That's a pretty good idea, if you ask me.
Oh, I think so too. Maybe it came to me once in a dream or something.
Okay. Well, we got anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
Birds.
What kind of birds?
Why don't we just load them up full of seeds, and then have them disperse it. I mean, they're already flying. Hell, they already pick up seeds.
You know, that's a great idea, and I think Mother Nature's a little ahead of you on that one. Talk about self-fertilizing seeds, right?
Yeah, I mean, they have all that room behind the camera and the speaker.
Oh, is that right?
I mean, they make those microphones real small, like, and so, they probably have all that space for extra cargo.
The chat is saying that cladistically, whatever that means, we are all bony fish. Do you agree with that statement, Mark?
I'm definitely a horny fish.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, we got two horny fish. We got two spiky fish. We got Spike and his brother Mike, and they are bang guy cardinal fish. Can you believe that?
That sounds too good to be true.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Just. Well, listen, Mark from Idaho, thanks for calling in. We got to run, buddy.
Cladistically. How do you even spell that?
I don't know. Don't ask me. All right.
Chauffeur.
Thanks, Mark. We'll see you, buddy. Thanks for calling in. Folks, 469-573-4388 is our phone number, and you can call in and talk to me, your host, Dave. And this is FIshcast Live. You want to be live with the fish? All you got to do is call that number on your screen. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. Enjoying ourselves, you know. Nothing really going on. We're just chilling. We're just hanging out. I don't know what cladistically means, so let's go ahead and look that up. Let's find out what cladistically means. Cladistically. What definition you got for us here? Oh, that's helpful. Thank you. There we go. A system of classification based on the presumed phylogenetic relationships and evolutionary history of groups or organisms. An approach to biological systematics in which organisms are grouped based upon synapomorphies. Synapomorphies only, and not upon simpliciomorphies. A system of biological taxonomy based on the quantitative analysis of comparative data and used to reconstruct cladograms summarizing the assumed phylogenetic relationships of evolutionary history of groups or organisms. Oh, that's very helpful. Thank you, American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language, 5th edition. I'll admit I didn't know that one. But that's okay. You guys want to play a game? Let's play a game. It's time for some coins. Or shall we play Fish-Tac-Toe? Maybe let's play Fish-Tac-Toe, dude. Folks, let us know what fish should we be playing? Should be playing Fish-Tac-Toe right now. Which fish should be playing, you think? We can't have any of the brothers play against each other because I have a hard time telling between them. But I'll tell you what, we are actually going to give Nooper, we're going to give the two rearmost fish the chance to play against each other. So that is Nooper and Gordo. So this is Nooper versus Gordo, ladies and gentlemen. And here's how it works. Whenever I say go, if it's that fish's turn, it's the first unoccupied space that they swim into, they will claim it. So, who's going to go first? Nooper's behind, so he's going to go first. And Nooper is the one with the whitemost belly. So he's in the back actually chilling. Unfortunately. Maybe let's move it over here. Yeah, that'll be better. See if he feels like swimming anywhere at all. And 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, we're going to give Nooper that middle one. Nooper is going to be symbolized by the +1 coin, and Gordo is going to be symbolized by the -1 coin. So it's now Gordo's turn, and let's see what... Oh, he's got that bottom corner. Here we go. And we're already off to the races, folks. Let's see where Nooper is going to go next. I believe this is him here in the top. Oh. Now that is a good strategy, Nooper. And it's Gordo's turn, and let's see. Where's he going to go? Oh, he's going to go right there. It's anybody's game right now, folks. Anybody's game. And it's Nooper's turn. And let's find an unoccupied space. I think that was him just going in the top right there. Which means that Nooper wins for 7 points of fish tac-toe. Get up that scoreboard. And Nooper leaps ahead of his brother to 12. It's anybody's season at this point, folks. Look, this is a tight game we've got going on here. Why don't you call in and let us know? Call in and win some points for your favorite fish. This is your game. I mean, we need you. We need you to call in and win some points for your fish. That's the only way to make sure that your fish wins, really. You can call us at 469-573-4388. That is our phone number. And I'm your host, Dave. Let's see what our friends at the Good News Network have for us. I thought that was a lovely idea for the seeds on the... Seeds on dogs. What an excellent idea. Oh, we have a caller. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, yeah, this is Johan from Beaumont.
Johan from Beaumont. Nice to hear from you again, buddy. And how's that clothes, silverware, machine washing appliance
actually,
coming?
You know what? I spoke to my patent lawyer, and he said that he was afraid that KitchenAid had some prior art that was going to actually interfere with us getting a patent on that technology. So
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I don't know. Yeah, we're going to have to try something else. But I'm glad you asked, because we actually are working on we're developing some new ideas right now.
Okay, such as? What do you got for us this week?
Well, there's a revolutionary concept in the field of delivering, like, chewing tobacco and snuff.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I know somebody at this company that makes drones.
They make drones, do they?
It's the same company that's making the drones for Ukraine, and they can deliver tins of skull with pinpoint precision.
Tins of skull. Now that's very interesting.
A whole roll of skull, even. They can deliver that.
But can it roll
maybe
coal?
Even more. No, they're purely electric, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, actually.
Yeah.
We at
That would be
FIshcast
sweet if they
Live.
could also roll coal.
We at FIshcast Live endorse rolling of coal on any diesel engines, especially on the highway, in the most unsafe manner possible. That's what we support.
I don't know if I support that, but okay. Sure.
Well, you don't have to agree.
Okay, good, because it is America, This is America.
This is America. So tell me, Johan from Beaumont, they can deliver tins of skull. And how much does a roll of skull weigh?
I mean, just think about how much one pack of skull weighs, and then multiply it by 5, because there's 5 packs in like a roll of skull. So
sure.
it can deliver maybe a pack, but here's the cool part: it can deliver it like no matter what. Like it's almost like it can do it at night. It can do it in inclement weather when conditions don't even permit, visual sight, instrument only. It can deliver it in the harshest of battlefield conditions.
Okay.
So
okay.
there's actually there's an interesting line on this I think it might be the new thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of a dual-use technology. For one, it
That
can be
sounds
used
pretty
for
cool.
defending the homeland.
Sure.
But two, it can be used to deliver packs of skull to your home or to your backyard. Depends on where you want it dropped off.
Well, I think that our friends here at FishCast Live would really enjoy getting, various substances, illicit or otherwise, delivered to their backyard. So,
No, we're just delivering basically tobacco. So,
okay.
we'll
Okay.
have to. I mean, I guess it could be used to deliver other things too, because I mean, it's a drone.
If it's
certain
got a
wavelength.
box on it, you just put it in the box.
Exactly.
Send it
Exactly.
sailing. Look, officer, I don't know what was in that drone. That's not my
Okay, Uncle Ted. Okay, Uncle Ted, slow down.
drone. Sir, Johan, I just want to back you up here. We run a family show here at FishCast Live.
And that's why I mentioned the uncle.
Oh, okay. Yes.
part of the family.
Uncle Ted is part of the family. He's part of my philosophical family. How about that?
Hey, I just like the idea of producing manifestos. I just think that's a cool thing to do. It's a cool hobby. I mean, don't just write a memoir. Make a manifesto while you're at it. It's got more oomph. It's got more vibe. It got more oomph.
I will say the term manifesto certainly has a little more panache to it. You know what I mean?
It's more edgy. It's
Yeah.
just got more pizzazz.
It's just more fun. I mean, come on.
A little more excitement.
Oh, it's an autobiography. That makes you sound vain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These are my thoughts. It's a rambling treatise on the dystopia that is modern society. I mean, excuse me. This is my manifesto, motherfucker.
Yes, that's.
You know what I mean?
Well, hold on, Johan. We this is a family show here.
Okay. Please forgive me. Yeah, my bad. Made a mistake.
But Johan, back to the task at hand. We are running a FIshcast, and you are live
Right.
on that cast. And so the question I have for you is: would you like to answer a trivia question to win some
I would
points
love
for
to.
your fish? You would. Okay.
I hope
great.
I hope I can succeed.
Okay. Let's see. What's a good one? Oh, I think you might know this one, Johan from Beaumont. Here we go. Okay. Here's your question. Known as the March King, this composer composed The Stars and Stripes Forever.
John Philip Sousa.
Oh, very good. Very good. And he got it right.
I mean, so I'm sorry. Who is John Philip Sousa? Do I have to say
no. No, you don't have to. Look, listen.
who? Okay.
This isn't that show. This is this show.
Right.
We have a whole different concept and format. You know what I'm saying? So no, you don't have to answer that way.
Yeah, no. All the baddest ass marching tunes are by Sousa, man. You got to know Sousa, and you got to know about the Sousa phone. I'm
The
pretty sure that he
sousaphone.
invented that.
Actually,
Well, I mean, it sounds like it just from the name of
it
it.
does, doesn't it? And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, it's true because I'd like it to be.
We can credit him with it, even if we find out later it was like his cousin.
It doesn't bother me. I don't mind false attribution.
I mean, we'll publish some errata later.
You're right. Well, we're not hardcore journalists here at the FIshcast Live.
Okay.
So listen, question for you. To what fish would you like to apply your plus or minus 5 points? And would you like
Okay,
to hear
am I
updated
right?
rankings?
Am I right in thinking that Mango is now in the lead with 19,
That is correct, sir. Mango is in the
And
lead with
Blooper?
19.
and Blooper is now in second place with only 18?
That is correct. 100%.
Okay,
that's
and
it.
then who's after Blooper?
So, Blooper with 18.
Mike has 15.
Mike with 15.
Okay. Keep going down the list. I'm not hearing names that really excite me right now.
Okay, so Mike with 15. Spike with 11. Gordo
See, Spike
with
has
8.
a lot of character. I like Spike. Oh,
I
wait,
also
Gordo.
like Spike.
I
Oh,
think we got. Okay, you know what? This
You
may
better
not be
not have
Spike's day.
forgotten
I'm
about
really.
Gordo. He's a surgeon fish.
I'm feeling Gordo, man. I'm thinking if we add 5 points onto his 13 points, onto his 8 points, he's going to have 13 points. So let's
That's
give him
right.
the 5 points, and then
That's
he's
right.
going to leapfrog Spike
Spike
at 11.
and Pooper.
Oh,
So you just
What did
moved him up 2 spaces. Great job.
there you go. The rankings are changing. You're
They
welcome.
are. Yeah. Thank you,
You're
Johan.
welcome. I gotta mix
And,
it up.
I was kind of, fishing for a punchline about the drone delivery of Skull, but, it's okay. Well, listen, we'll brush that one up in post, and then,
There's no punchline. It is literally the world's greatest, most pinpoint accuracy delivery of tobacco that the world has ever seen.
Oh, okay.
And plus, if you ever need to defend the homeland, you have that in your back pocket.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah. I'm reaching for the punchline. I'm waiting for it, but it has yet to
No
come. So
punchline.
that's okay.
This is serious. This is serious technology.
Well,
And
I'll
also,
tell
there's
you
no
what,
prior art in this area.
I
So.
find that hard to believe as well, but that's okay. We here at
All right,
FishCast
buddy.
Live, we are very serious. So, yeah, got to run. Thank you, Johan. Thanks for calling in, buddy. We appreciate it.
Talk to you later. Thanks.
Folks, this is FishCast Live, and I'm your host, Dave, and what we do here is we assign points to fish. It's not serious. It's important not to take things too seriously, you know what I mean? Sometimes we just need to relax with some colors and hang out and watch some fish, That's all we're doing. Look at Spike down there. Oh, we got Mango on deck, dude. Mango on the field, ladies and gentlemen, and that is. Oh, and the triplets are fighting a little bit, a couple of them. That looks like Blooper and Nooper, I think. I have a hard time telling between them, to be honest. And I'll be honest again. Listen, radical candor, right? I'm gonna assign the incorrect number of points to the incorrect fish. And it is your job to call in and complain about it. Or maybe start Reddit threads, tweet about it, whatever you want to do. But make sure to point out, anything that I do incorrect. We like that. We appreciate it. We appreciate positive feedback here at FishCast Live, or negative feedback. Hell, any feedback at all is welcome. But I'll tell you what. Our phone number is 469-573-4388, and what you need to do is give me a call, or I might be forced to call you instead. And I don't think any of us want that. Or maybe you do. Let's find out. I really appreciate Johan calling in. Thank you, Johan. And I wanted to tell a friend of the show, Shelby, that we're thinking about her and we hope that she feels better, just in case you missed that up front. But what we're going to be forced to do, because you haven't called us, is we're just going to have to call you. So. And it's ringing, or not quite yet, but it will be ringing. There, now it's ringing. And we're just waiting for someone to pick up.
Hi, you've reached Elizabeth.
No, that's unfortunate. Imagine just calling somebody, calling somebody you care about who supposedly loves you, and they just they send you to voicemail. Can you believe such a thing would happen? That's hurtful, honestly, is what it is. It's very hurtful, as a matter of fact. And so we're just gonna have to move on. We're gonna have to move past that one, folks. Maybe we need to hear from our friends at the Good News Network. What have they got for us today? Missing horse reunited with its family after a crazy journey. A horse that bolted from the trail in a remote countryside area of Alberta, Canada, has been found after a crazy journey that saw professional trackers, planes, and emotional support from strangers as far away as Germany all lend a hand in looking for him. Flex is a championship endurance horse I bet that makes him pretty hard to find. And an inseparable companion to Houston Peschel, resident of the small hamlet of Bragg Creek in Station Flats. But no matter how close a bond one has with a horse, when they spook, they spook. In this case, Flex bolted after suffering a bee sting. Oh, that's terrible. While Houston was saddling him. He ran so fast and so far that Houston lost all sight and sound of the horse's whereabouts. And a frantic search that stretched across many days began. Houston initially went out with his bike to comb the trails around the West Bragg Creek day-use trail area. But when no sign of Flex was found, he and his wife enlisted social media to lobby for assistance, with many of their friends coming from the horse community and feeling their distress keenly. There's a saying that a stranger is a friend you just haven't met yet. And I felt that was just so incredibly true, said Houston's wife, Rosalind Peschel. These are friends I haven't met yet, even though they've been so tremendous and pivotal in this whole crazy journey. On Wednesday, the search continued, and by Thursday, professional tracker Terry Grant, who starred in 6 seasons of the Canadian reality TV show Man Tracker, came into town to help. A cowboy at heart, Grant was also able to sympathize with Peschel's plight and took the day off to come to Bragg Creek and help. Grant told CBC News that basically looking for a horse involves looking for the things they need: water, good forage, and shade. By Friday morning, the search gained the addition of a small airplane, which proved the ultimate difference in locating Flex. The neighbor and pilot spotted a horse with a saddle sitting in a clearing, yawning and chewing, a sign of releasing stress. By the time I had the halter on him and knew that he was secure, we both just started crying with relief and joy, and all the emotions that have been bubbling under the surface the last couple of days, Mrs. Peschel told CBC News. That's very good news. Thank you to a friend of the show, Andy Corbley, for that story. Well, folks, our number is 469-573-4388, and you can call me, your host Dave. This is FIshcast Live, and we're just casting our fish. Maybe we need to... Let's do some plus and minus coin fun, shall we? I'll just do it 1 plus coin. And I'm going to put it here. Now, and all right off the bat, we have Nooper. And that is Blooper, I believe. Boom. Blooper took another point. We got Gordo and we got Pooper. Man, Gordo gets 2. This is a very active coin. Oh, and that was Pooper, I believe, which brings him up to 10. Four 469-573-4388. Give us a call. and I hope you're enjoying this episode of FIshcast Live. White belly is snooper. I'm gonna have to move this coin because it's just getting too much action. Let's see about over here. Oh, look at that. Spike just scored a point. And that is... who's the bluest of them? Pooper, I believe. Folks, we appreciate you watching FIshcast Live. And I'm your host, Dave. And let's see what our friends at the Good News Network have for us today. A surprise discovery from the University of Birmingham shows that we may be significantly underestimating the potential of trees to regulate variables of climate change. That's because they found microbes living inside trees' bark absorb the greenhouse gas methane. About as significantly as microbes living in the soil. It has long been thought that soil is the only effective terrestrial methane sink, as certain microorganisms use methane as a food source. But similar creatures live under a tree's layer of bark, meaning that not only do our woody cousins withdraw CO2 from the atmosphere and store it in their roots, but also remove methane as well, about as effectively or perhaps more so than soil. Well, that's great news. Methane is a potent greenhouse gas for the few short years it exists in the atmosphere before degrading. Professor Vincent Gauci of the University of Birmingham led the study, published in the journal Nature. In the study, the researchers investigated upland, tropical, temperate, and boreal forest trees. Specifically, they took measurements spanning tropical forests and the Amazon and Panama, temperate broadleaf trees in the UK, and boreal coniferous forests in Sweden. The methane absorption was strongest in the tropical forests, probably because microbes thrive in the warm, wet conditions found there. On average, the newly discovered methane absorption adds around 10% to the climate benefit that temperate and tropical trees provide. By studying methane exchange between the atmosphere and the tree bark at multiple heights, the researchers were able to show that while at soil level the trees were likely to emit a small amount of methane, from a couple of meters up in the direction of exchange, the direction of exchange switches, and methane from the atmosphere is consumed. In addition, the team used laser scanning methods to quantify the overall global forest tree bark surface area, with preliminary calculations indicating that the total global contribution of trees is between 24.6 to 49.9 millions of tons. Tetragram, tetragram of methane. This fills a big gap in understanding the global sources and sinks of methane. Tree woody surfaces add a third dimension to the way life on Earth interacts with the atmosphere. And this third dimension is teeming with life. And with surprises, said co-author Yadvinder Mali of the University of Oxford. It's not the first time scientists have made estimations regarding climate change and come up incorrect in the wrong way. Climate scientists in the Netherlands recently found that previous estimates about how much plastic entered the oceans over the last 20 years are probably exaggerated by 3,000%. That's 30 times, and that is good news. I'm very happy to hear that. Plastic entering the oceans would negatively impact our friends, our fishy friends here. Well, folks, this is FIshcast Live, and I'm your host, Dave. And I left a +1 coin on there. Well, let's put it over here. See if somebody will go and grab it. Hit that coin, will you? Somebody. One of our fishy friends. Give us a call at 469-573-4388. And I'd like to thank everyone who called in. Thank you to our call-in guests. And maybe let's have a little more fun by turning this into a call-out show. Because sometimes it just is. If you don't call us, we'll call you. That is not an idle threat.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person...
Well, that's very unfortunate, and I'm sorry to hear that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is FIshcast Live. You know, you never know what's going to happen. We can't predict it. And we try and plan for the show, but, you know, sometimes it's better just to relax and have a good time. There's no pressure. There's no unhappiness here in the fish tank. All of our fins, we just want to wish them a pleasant, lovely day. And that's all there is to it. It's not complicated, and we're just here for fun. Who should win King of the Tank? Well, it's anybody's game right now. And no, I have not been watching that one coin. But maybe I'll start now. Oh, and Gordo scored a point. I don't know why that's so loud. And we're just hanging out here in the fish tank. But don't forget to give Gordo his point. I guess we could do a quick rankings recap. Oh. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live, and you are on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Shelby.
Oh my God, it's friend of the show, Shelby. And how are you feeling, Shelby?
Not gonna lie, a little rough here, man. Kind of struggling.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Well, listen, we just wanted to let you know that, you know, we and all the fish have been thinking about you, and we hope you feel better soon.
Oh, thanks. I knew this was my favorite FIshcast Live.
Is that right? Is this your favorite live fish call-in show? Oh,
Yes, it is.
And who's that?
Oh, that's Lily.
Lily?
Yes, sir. She is 6 months and already shooting the moon.
Oh my goodness. 6 months, and I'm sure she's so big.
Yeah. She's a little angry because she's tired.
Oh. Well, hey, listen. You let her know from me that I also get angry when I'm tired.
Oh, I'll make sure to let her know.
But listen, Shelby, thank you so much for calling in. Even though you're sick, this is true dedication, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real Finn of the show.
Heck yeah, I do love giving my support.
But
My
I just wanted
favorite
to ask
show.
you, would you like to answer a trivia question in exchange for some points?
Duh.
Oh,
Where's my
okay.
buddy Blooper? Is he still at the top?
He's not at the top currently, but he's second place, 19. Tied for first.
Man.
Tied for first with 19. Goodness. You could break that tie if you wanted.
I would love to.
Blooper's turning out to be somewhat of a fan favorite, it seems like.
Man, he's always been my number one since he started the show.
Okay. Let's see. Let's find a good. Okay. I actually don't know this one, but you might.
Okay.
This artist is known for her hit song Bad Guy.
Oh, Billie Eilish.
Of course you would know that. Freaking zillennial.
Oh, can't help it, brother.
That's okay. It's all right. Well, hey, listen. You just won some points. So what are we doing? We can split them up. We can do plus minus.
Oh, no,
Anything you
no,
wanna
no.
do.
I want to give it to my main man, Blooper.
All of them to Blooper. Are you sure? What? Final answer.
am.
All of them to
I
Blooper.
want to keep him. I want to keep him in number one.
Well, it worked. Blooper now has a commanding lead by exactly 5 points. So you should be proud. Man, Blooper's getting a lot of love recently. I don't know. Might be a standout audience choice, but it's nice to see, we've got the field coming along in a way that I like. So we got Blooper in first with 24, Mango in second with 19. Is there anyone higher than... No. Okay, so then Gordo is in third with 16, Mike with 15, Spike with 12, Nooper with 14, and Pooper with 11 in the rear.
Oh man, poor buddy.
I know. Well, listen, Shelby, thank you so much for calling. Is there anything you got any good news to share with us?
I mean, I had some mean Thai food.
Yeah.
That's the best news I've had all day.
That's pretty good. Like a spicy pad thai can put the hurt on what's hurting you.
Honestly, man, that pineapple curry.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I don't know if I've had pineapple curry. That sounds pretty good. That's like a double acidic. I might like that. Whereabouts did you get this Thai food from? What's the name of the place?
Mumum in downtown Dallas. Yeah, it's off 75.
Okay. Mumum.
Mumum, MOOMMUUM.
Oh, I like it. Okay. Well, that sounds really nice. Well, thank you for sharing. Well, thank you for calling in, Shelby, and we hope that you'll feel better soon. We appreciate you making the sacrifice. Putting the show first, right? That's an avid Finn. I think a lot of people could follow your example. So.
Thank you. I love being a ride or die fan.
You are a ride or die Finn. We appreciate it. Anything you want to say before we got to run?
No, I gotta go take another nap.
Okay. Well, you enjoy that nap, Shelby, friend of the show. Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it. Folks, 469-573-4388. And if you happen to get a call from a number that you don't recognize, and it says, I don't know, Google Voice, maybe pick up. Or if it says VoIP, it's not an Indian this time. It's me. It's your host, Dave. I'm calling for FIshcast Live. That's all it is. You could pick up the phone. You could actually answer. That would be nice. So, that's all. Let's try again, shall we?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Well, listen, we are FIshcast Live, and we're trying to reach you. And stop sending us to voicemail because it annoys us, and we might have to come, this might not stop becoming a call out show and might start becoming a I come to your house and yell at you show. How about that? Have you thought about that? No, that's counter. Oh, mango sighting. And also, folks, I apologize for that outburst because that's against the spirit of the show. That's against the, that's against what we do here. We're all about cultivating a positive, relaxing, edge-free environment. And so I just want to say I'm very sorry for my outburst, Oh, look, Spike and Mike are out on the field, ladies and gentlemen, playing. They're playing the game of FIshcast. FIshcast Live. And I'm your host, Dave. Blooper really just... man, folks love him. Seems like a bit of a heel, though. He seems to chase his brother. Yeah, see, look at that. He's chasing his brothers, Not the most kind of fish, it would seem, although he appears to be the heel of the tank. The alpha, some might say, although I don't know if fish operate that way, but, he's the alpha male of the fish, so it appears. Just goes to show, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And that's what I think. But this is FIshcast Live, and I'm your host, Dave. And we're assigning points to fish. I guess we could do one more round of coin. Although, you know what let's do? Let's do a -1. Let's get cheeky with it. We're going to do a -1 coin. If the fish hits this coin, they lose a point. Oh, and Blooper just hit it. Look at that. Can you believe it? I'm just going to scoot it over here. Wow, Blooper, really? You're reading my mind. Guys, he might be a heel, but he seems to be gobbling up that -1 point. He's all over it. He can't help himself. Oh, oh. Zoom in. Replay. We're going to the replay on that one. Let's see. Also, which fish was it? I don't know. It's always a guess. Don't worry about it. And shut up. Oh, he's dodging. They're dancing. They're dancing around it. They're dancing around that -1. Come on, kid. Just touch it. Just kiss it. Give it a little kiss. Just gonna drop down into the... Drop on that -1. Come on. No, Gordo. No. No, Gordo. No. Don't do it. Don't do it, Gordo. You need the points. Don't. Oh, man. He just barely dodged it. And which one was that? White belly is... Oh, white belly's Blooper. Oh, Blooper, you're hurting me. You're hurting me out here. What's going on? Why are you doing this? Folks, it's a bloodbath. It's a metaphorical point bloodbath. Not a physical, literal bloodbath. Which one was that? The bluest of them is Nooper, I believe. He cannot afford to lose any points. Okay, let's move this somewhere else. It's getting a little too much action. It's getting hot in the fish tank, folks. A little too hot for me, I'll tell you that right now. Don't love it. I don't love it. Alright. But yeah, actually I do. And Blooper has backed his lead off significantly. 19 to 21. That's only 2 points. What are you doing? And as host of the show, I should remain somewhat unbiased, but let me tell you, we all have our favorites. Seems like the crowd's favorite's Blooper. Can you believe that? Who is that this time? Oh, oh, Gordo, look out. Gordo, look out. Oh, don't. Oh, he got so close. Watch out, Gordo. Don't hit that coin. You need your points, Gordo. Oh, and who was that? That was Blooper. I mean, you see the picture, folks. I'm not making it up. I mean, you know, you see him. I've got my reference photo ready to go. It's right there. But I am gonna move it. All right, this coin is out of play. This coin is out of play until, let's see, right now. Blooper's just obliterating his lead. Can you believe this, folks? It's a travesty. It's a tragedy. Call in. Let us know how you feel about it. Does it upset you? Seeing Blooper, the heel of the tank, just completely throw away his lead. Can you believe it? It's incredible. It's terrible. It's no fun. Call in show, call out show. What are you gonna do? No point in fighting it, folks. That's what we gotta do sometimes.
Your call has...
Ah, it's so sad. Can you believe it? Can you believe that? That is unfortunate. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna have to move on to someone else, sadly. Sadly, sadly, sadly.
Hello?
Hey, caller, this is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from? You're live on FIshcast Live.
It's not really fair if you call me and tell me that I'm live.
Hi, caller, you're live on FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Thank you for calling
Dave, I'm
FIshcast
at
Live.
work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. We'll leave you alone. I'm
sorry.
sorry. Hey, you know what? If you called us, we wouldn't have to call you at work. How about that? But you know what? I said I was sorry, and I was lying. I was not sorry. That was a lie, actually. I fibbed. I'm not sorry. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'll do it again. But this is FIshcast Live. This is what we do here, you know. We just, we have fish, and we have colors, and we have points. And, you know, nothing else really to it. It's not complicated. We're having just fun. Let's see if we got time for one more caller. We have time for one more caller. Oh, and who is this? Hi, caller. This is FIshcast Live, and you're live. What's your name? Where are you calling
Hey,
from?
FIshcast Live. This is Joe from.
And remember to turn down the FIshcast Live in the background for us.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Thank you. Hi, Joe. Where are you from?
Yeah, man, from Austin.
Joe from Austin. Okay. Well, hey, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. We're casting some fish around here, you know.
Yeah, dude. I'm digging the fishscape.
Well, we're happy to provide it, you know. Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. You can find us here live on FIshcast Live. So listen, Joe from Austin, was it?
Yeah.
Hey, man. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good, bro. I appreciate your fish aquarium because it reminds me of the Roku fish tank.
Oh, yeah, okay. Roku fish tank. I can't say I'm
Yeah,
familiar, but
man.
I like it. Sounds good. I like
You
it.
know, like when you have your Roku device and you have the fish tank thing on and you just veg out to it.
Okay. Sounds a little bit like this show. Hey, are you saying we should send Roku a little C&D action? Is that what you suggesting that,
All
Joe?
I'm saying, man, is your fish tank is awesome and it's good setup. Y'all got all the coral arrangements done properly, and it's just
Well,
a
thank
great.
you. Thank you.
It's just a great fish tank, man.
Well, we really appreciate the compliment. We do try hard, we try to put on a good cast here for the fish, right? It's about the fish at the end of the day, in my
All
opinion.
about the fish, man.
Yeah, definitely. So listen, here are the rules of our game, Joe, just in case you didn't
Okay.
know. We keep score. Okay, we've got points, and we assign points to the fish. Now, here's the deal. If you can answer a trivia question, you can assign plus or minus 5 points to your favorite fish. How does that sound? Does that sound like fun?
That sounds like fun, man. Let's see if I can achieve this.
Okay, all right. Let's see what we got. What's a good trivia question? I'm scrolling trivia. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, all right. This disease caused by the bacteria Yersinia pestis was known as the Black Death in the 14th century.
The plague?
Oh, very good. You got it right, sir. You got it right. Joe from Austin.
Nice.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So listen, here are the rankings, okay, before we begin. Blooper is in the lead with 20, and he's got a very thin lead against Bango with 19, okay?
Mhm.
So we got Blooper 20, Mango 19, Gordo with 16, Mike with 15, Spike with 12, Pooper 11, and Nooper with 13. So, to whom?
Man, I've been rooting Blooper on this whole time,
Oh,
bro.
have you actually? Okay.
But I think Pooper is like a cool fish too, man. And like I feel like I want to give him some points as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think Pooper would really appreciate it being in the rear. The rear
Yeah,
of the pack.
exactly. And the fish tank it's mostly all of those fish anyway. So
That is true.
like, you know.
That is true. The triplets. We call them the triplets.
Yeah, man. So we need to represent, you know?
Well, yeah, okay. So
Pooper, Nooper, and Blooper, bro.
look at that. All right, so the new rankings are Blooper 20, Mango 19, Gordo with 16.
Okay.
And
Nice, man.
Pooper went from he's leapfrogged his brother and Spike for a solid 5th place. So what do you think about that? How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel good, Joe?
Man, I feel like it makes me feel pretty good, man. I like that.
All right. Well, hey, Joe, thank you so much for calling in, and hey, catch us live on FishCast Live. Anything you want to say before we gotta run?
Man.
We gotta run.
Yeah, man. Keep it going. Keep those fish swimming, bro.
Oh, we appreciate it. Hey, you keep swimming, brother, and we'll catch you. We'll catch you next time on FishCast Live. Thank you so much for calling in, Joe. We appreciate it.
Hello.
Hey, this is FishCast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from? You're live on FishCast
Hey.
Live.
Hey, I couldn't recognize the number before,
Well,
so
that's okay.
yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
know. This is
Yeah.
our number.
Okay. All right. Well, wow. What, you have your own number?
469-573-4388. That is our number. Well, listen, what's your name? Where are you calling from, caller?
So my name is Steve, and I'm calling from Rowlett.
Okay, all right. Steve from Rowlett. Well, how are you doing this evening?
Tell me, I'm doing good. Tell me, how is Nooper and Pooper doing?
Well, they're doing just fine. Thank you for asking. Nooper is doing just about as good as he has ever done in the history of the show right now, thanks to our friend Joe from Austin. Thank you, Joe. Joe helped out Nooper from the rear of the pack, and he's gone up 2 places to fifth place with
Wow.
13. He's above Spike, and he's above his brother Pooper.
Spike and Mike.
Spike and Mike.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, let me pull up the standings and just see how they're doing. Okay.
Okay. Well, we got Blooper in the lead with 20. Mango with 19. Gordo with
Mango.
16.
Which one is Mango?
Mango is a very elusive fish. He's a sunset. He's got the stripe on him. He's a sunset anthias, which I don't actually know what that means, but you can look that up and read about it. So Gordo is the most educated of our fish. He's a surgeon fish. He's a surgeon and also a fish, which is very difficult to do. So
is it live right now?
yes, you're live on FIshcast Live.
Episode number 4?
Number 5, I believe, for this season. Yes.
Number 5. All right.
Okay, so listen. Here's how the game works,
Yeah.
Steve. We ask you a trivia question, and if you can answer it correctly, you can get plus or minus 5 points to your favorite fish. How does that sound? Does that sound like fun?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun to you. Okay, great. So listen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got a good one for you, which I believe you will know. This is the term for when a solid turns directly into a gas.
Sublimate.
Oh, that's right. Very good. He knew it immediately, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, do remember to turn us down in the background just so we don't get the feedback.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Thank you. And
Now,
so.
How's that now?
Oh, it's perfect. Thank you for asking. So you have won the trivia question. Correct. You've answered it correctly. And so you may now assign your plus or minus 5 points to the fish of your choice. And we have Blooper in the lead with 20, and then Mango right behind him with 19. We got Gordo with 16, Mike with 15, Spike with 12, Pooper with 16. Believe he's tied with Gordo for 16, and Nooper with 13.
Spike.
You like Spike?
Spike back in the game.
Yeah, get Spike back in the game. Yeah, we like Spike. Thank you for that, Steve from Raleigh. Listen,
Mike.
Thank you so much for calling in. How's your day going? What's going on?
It's going good. It's going good. How is your day going?
Oh, it's going just fine.
Are the fish? Are they cooperating with you today?
Oh, we've had we have the best fish here at FIshcast. We don't cast mediocre quality fish. I hope you realize that. But they're great. They're top tier athletes, really, and I think they all came to play today. We've been putting up some serious numbers. So thank you for asking. But yeah, that's what we got. So listen, Steve, anything you want to say before we got to run? And thank you so much for calling. Steve, are you still with us? You got it. Are you still there? Did we lose Steve?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Anything you want to say before we got to run?
Yeah, tell me, what kind of fish is Spike and Mike?
Spike and Mike are bang guy cardinal fish. And apparently that's a somewhat rare type of fish. Their subspecies is located or originally habituated in the Banggai Atoll, which I don't ask me where that is because I don't know.
Okay. Well, is that the one that I see in front? Is that Pooper or Nooper or?
Let's see. Oh, the one in front?
Yeah, right there, the blue one.
The most blue of them is Nooper, so I'm going to say that's a Nooper.
Okay.
Although it... But
all right. Well, have you had a lot of activity on FIshcast Live?
We've had a hell of a lot of fun. Actually, I've got another caller, so I got to run, Steve. I'm sorry.
All right. See you, buddy.
But thank you for calling. Hey, we appreciate it. Hey, caller, this is FIshcast Live, and you're live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty.
Oh, good. Thank you so much.
About your car's extended
Is
warranty.
that right?
Since we have not gotten a response, we are giving you a final courtesy call
Well,
before
thank you
we
for the
close
thank
out
you
your
for the
file.
courtesy call,
Press 2 to
madam.
be removed and put on our do not call list.
No.
Press 1 to
What
speak
number?
with someone
Yeah.
about
What?
possibly extending or
All
reinstating
right. So I'm just gonna
your
go
car's
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and hit one here because I want to talk to someone. So. Oh, and they let us go. Dang, I really wanted to talk to someone about extending my car's extended warranty. You know, that's... Look, folks, car warranties are no joke, and they are good for you, okay? And whatever fish that was just lost a point. And I'm going to decide right now that it's blooper. Mango sighting. Mango on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take it to the cleat screen. Actually, I don't... He's got kind of a white belly on him. I'm going to say that was Pooper. Pooper's got 15 now. All right, well, it's time for final score recap. Blooper's still in the lead with 20. Mango with 19. Gordo with 16. Mike and Pooper are tied with 15. Spike with 17. And Nooper's in the rear with 13. And I'd like to thank all of our callers. This has been a really fun episode. You know, we appreciate you calling in, even if we have to call you. But sadly, folks, this is my least favorite part of the show. And it's time where we have to let you go. But you can catch us here on FIshcast Live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central. We'll be casting our fish. And we just wanted to let you know we were thinking about you. How you been? You know, give us a call. Maybe give your old friend a call. You know, maybe you're still friends. You just lost touch. That's okay. It happens. That's life. But you know, it's okay to get back in touch with people, you know. I think that we're all friends here on In the Tank and at FIshcast Live and out there in the world. Just spread some love and appreciation. And we appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. And you can find us on Monday at 8 p.m. for the live tank action. Don't miss it. Tell your friends. This is FIshcast Live, and I'm your host, Dave, and thank you so much for watching. Signing off.